Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Eldridge, and welcome to Law for Professionals, BUL130 and your first Monday morning breakfast bite. Now, generally, you would actually see my face on these Monday morning breakfast bites, but Camtasia, which is what I use for my recordings, is being a little finicky this morning. I guess it's a little cold for Camtasia this morning here in Florida, and so we're going to have to go about doing this a different way. You know, I always say there's more than one way to go about doing something, and so we're just with plan B. Now, with that said, as you see me move through the course, again, welcome. I wanted to go ahead and get everybody started with the syllabus. Now, I will be recording these Monday morning breakfast bites every week, and they're usually 5 to 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes, and generally you're going to see my face, not just the screen that we're going to be going through. And it's my way to engage with all of you as if we were in a face-to-face class setting, but, you know, we're not. We're online, so we can connect that way. And it also helps me to fill in the blanks if you have questions regarding some of the directions on certain things. And I want you to definitely don't hesitate to contact me if, in fact, you do have questions on any of the material. Now, as you see me scanning down, I went into our syllabus first, and I'm scanning down because I just want to go ahead and get to a few pointers with regard to the weekly assignments. You'll see this weekly assignment schedule and has all of our assignments listed for the 8 weeks of this course. Now, I know it seems like there's a lot, and it seems like there's a lot to cover in this short amount of time, but we are covering 16 weeks worth of material in 8 weeks. So we are going a little fast. You have the course breakdown. We do have everything weighted, but then I also want you to understand that your first assignment is due this week. And one of the things that you have to do this week is your discussion posting, your initial posting, which is due this Thursday night by 11:55. Your written assignments are due by Sunday at 11:55 p.m. and they're due each Sunday generally, unless we have a holiday. But we do have everything due this coming Sunday for your week 1 assignments. And let's just go up here and triple check the information that I'm giving you on that. Yep. 17th, your assignments are due on Sunday, this Sunday, the 17th. Okay, so with that said, as you'll see, each Sunday we have them listed. So let's pop into your introduction folder now. And when we pop into that, the information that's in the introduction is information to enforce and emphasize key points from the syllabus. Please note in your syllabus and in the introduction, please to make sure you save your documents for your assignments as Word documents. Do not use PDFs and don't use any other form of document because I have to be able to open it because I generally will grade on the assignments and give feedback in that way. So make sure you do save your document and then you post it as a Word document into the Dropbox for that week. Now, in the introduction folder, we have an email etiquette document that I would like you to review that just goes over email etiquette. You know, we all get frustrated and we're busy, and sometimes we say things in email that we wouldn't necessarily say to somebody's face, or we wouldn't say it in exactly the same way. So let's be cognizant of that and be professional at all times. I know we get frustrated, particularly when it comes to some of these team assignments, and I understand the frustration. Then we have the introduction folder, and in the introduction folder you want to go ahead and make sure you introduce yourself to everyone. You know, elaborate on yourself. What are your hobbies? In what profession do you work presently? Are you planning to do with your degree once you finish? That kind of thing. Time restraints that you may have, location restraints that you may have if your team wants to meet face to face. Then you go down to the syllabus quiz. This is the one quiz within the course itself that you can take more than one time. You can take it up to 3 times, and then your highest score will post to the grade book. Then we have the Cengage Getting Started PowerPoint, and in this PowerPoint what you're going to see real quickly is you're going to have information on how you get into Cengage, which is our publisher for the course, and you were given an access code when you purchased the book. You could either purchase the book through Barnes & Noble or directly from Cengage. Obviously, whenever you purchase a book directly from the publisher, it actually is less expensive than purchasing from a third party. But you will be given a course code, and that course code is what you're going to do in order to set up your account. But on this page here, you'll see you have what is called a course key, which is the course key that is used for the course I set up for us in Cengage. So that's where you'll be taking your media quizzes in that setup course within Cengage. So it's different. It's not going to look like your Pearson lab does for my financing or for your accounting courses. It's going to be very different, and it's set up differently. And so you're not going to have a to-do list because I don't set up the course that way in Cengage, but I'm telling you what you will need to do each week if you have a Cengage assignment. So now, with that also said, I just clicked into the week 1 folder, and the week 1 folder also shows you the action items that you have to do this week. Now, I know it seems like there's a lot to cover in this 1 week, but most of this is a refresher. Chapters 1 through 4, chapters 6 through 7, and chapter 10. All refresher from what you know from your lower division course. So we're moving quickly through that material. Then you have your week 1 PowerPoint. Please go ahead and pay attention to that. You're already watching your week 1 Monday morning breakfast bite if you're watching that, so you're good to go. And then you have your chapter 4 assignment. And whenever the chapter assignment references an actual case, you want to make sure you look up that case in Lexis. And I have a tutorial in the tutorials folder on how you go about doing that. It's really easy, and you want to get used to doing that. And also, just make sure you're you really explain your answer and how you reached it in your assignment response or answer for that chapter 4 assignment. Then we're going to go down to the week 1 discussion. And this Houston versus Murad case is the case that you're going to use for that week 1 discussion. Okay, so be aware of that. And I've got that already in there for you. Very interesting case, and very important to understand those things because of the fact that ADA is becoming more and more prevalent as a source of litigation. And so as business owners, you really want to be aware of it and understand it. I think for your response posting to another student, respond to another student who may have an opposite viewpoint of you with regard to the Murad case and how it turned out. Then you're going to go to quiz 1. Now, for quiz 1, you can only take that one time, and you have one sign-on attempt, so please make sure you take that and you're aware of that. It is open book, open note. All the quizzes, the midterm and the final, are all open book, open note. And remember to review the PowerPoint or supplemental materials. Supplemental materials become more important as we go on the course because a lot of our information is pulled from that with regard to immigration law, the employment law, the labor law, and things of that nature. So it's important to be aware of that. Then I again put in the Cengage Getting Started PowerPoint, because you have your first video quiz in Cengage in this week 1. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to access that information via Cengage. You can take the video quiz as many times as you would like, and then what you want to do is you want to take a screenshot of your highest score and post that to the Dropbox for me. Okay, so it's the page that has your highest score on it that you want me to see and post to Cengage. And so I know we've got a lot to do, so go ahead and get started. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me because I'm here for you and to help you and to ensure that you guys have the best semester possible and get through this class. Now, if you have any problems, you're stumbling along the way, you feel like you need additional help, just reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. I also have hours at the St. Pete Gibbs Writing Lab on Tuesdays and Thursdays because I teach Business Law 1 over there on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So after my class, between 12:30 and 1, you'll see me over in the Writing Lab, which is on the second floor of the library. And you don't need an appointment. You can just come in. We can talk about if there's an assignment that's coming due that you're wondering about. We can do that too. We're also going to be looking at WebExes. So we've got a lot of additional items that we can use to help you. So don't hesitate to seek out that assistance if you need it. Okay, you guys have a great and awesome week 1.